Okay, hey everyone, this is my first time recording on my digital camera I bought. Okay, so today is, let's see, what is today? Today is September 25th, and what is it? I think this is my 12th week, 11 and a half week post-op. And sorry guys, I've been gone so long. Last time I made a video was like 2 weeks ago, and my birthday was September the 15th. So like all last week I celebrated my birthday. I celebrated on Tuesday, September 15th, and then that Friday, Saturday, I mean that whole weekend I just had a ball. My family took me out first on my birthday, and they took me out to eat, and they sung happy birthday to me, and I had a wonderful time that day. So I got to spend time with my family. And then Friday and Saturday, my girlfriend and her friends took me out to go to a bar, and we danced and we hustled and we played pool and we had fun. Then I went to the casino at the MGM Grand Casino in downtown Detroit, and as my friend had told me, she's like, look, I want to take you to the casino for your birthday. So I'm like, okay, let's go. So I've been to the casino before, but I haven't been in a while. So hold on, guys. Turn this off. Okay, so anyway, sorry about that guys. So anyway, I haven't been to the casino in a while, so I was a little nervous. I never, went down there and hit for anything like that when I used to go down there before. So we were in there for 5 minutes. I sat at the 10-cent slot first. Because we were trying to figure out where we were gonna go, what games we were gonna play. So then I kept looking behind me at this dollar slot machine. And so I said, okay, I went over there and I was like, okay, it was this one particular one I kept looking at. I don't know why. So I went over there and I put in $10. So I pulled the little level or whatever. I did win the first time. The second time I pulled it, it was like ding 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 ding. And so I was like, okay. So my friend was looking like, and people came around me looking, so I'm like, what's going on? Because I never hit. So I'm looking and it said cash out $250. So I asked my little neighbors next to me, I asked them more about it. They was like, well, you won $250. Either you could cash out on it now or you could keep playing. Knowing me, I'm a very cautious person, right? I told my friend, I'm like, look, I'm about to take this money right now. Because what are my chances that I'm going to win any more money? I mean, I could have, but I'm very cautious. It was my first time winning any money at all, so I wanted to go home. I didn't want to go home and say, okay, I played, I won some money, but then I lost it. I wanted to go home. I wanted to gain something. So I went on ahead and took the $250, and we stayed there no longer than 10 or 15 minutes. We played a couple of more, slot machines or whatever, but we only spent like probably $40 at the most, but then we were gone after that. So that whole weekend, I went out to birthday parties and we celebrated. It was just, really, really nice. And so, anyway, let's see what else I want to talk about. Okay, my visit with my doctor. My doctor is Scott Laker at Harper Hospital. And I was so nervous. I was so nervous to see him, and I didn't know if he was just, gonna be upset with me because I had lost, as much as I felt that I should have lost. You remember I told you guys that I had cheated or whatever. So when I came to see him, I was so nervous. They took my blood pressure and everything, and my blood pressure was extremely high because I was that nervous. So anyway, he came in, his nurse, took my weight and everything. He came in, he was like, well, you're doing great. He was like, you lost 25 pounds. And because at first he was telling me he expects for me to lose like a pound a day. So he was like, you lost 25 pounds. He was like, I'm glad you listened to me. And he was like, I want to see you in another 3 months. You look good and this and that, all this positive. I felt so good because that reassured me that I was on the right track. Okay, so right now what I'm doing, I'm taking my medications, like my vitamins, my Flintstone vitamins I'm taking. Now guys, the protein, I don't know if you guys can really see. The lighting is horrible in here. I don't know if you guys can really see, but like I'm losing hair. Oh my god, I'm like, can you see it? Right along the edges, I'm just losing all this hair. And I don't know, so hopefully, you know, I'm taking the biotins, I'm taking my Flintstone vitamins, I'm taking iron pills, and I'm taking my calcium and vitamin D pills. Only thing I'm not getting in very well is the protein shake, which I'm very disappointed in that, because you know, if I had been taking my protein shakes, I would have had this problem right here. So, but you know, I try to substitute it with eggs, you know, protein meals. So I do try, but that I just cannot hold that protein shake down for my life. I just cannot. Okay, so I talked about my hair, talked about my doctor. Okay, how much I weigh as of today, and I just weighed myself with clothes on. Usually I weigh myself naked. So this is my first time like really weighing myself with clothes on. I'm at 218. So that's a total loss of 57 pounds. I'm happy with that. You know, it's been almost 3 months, so that's about 20 pounds a month. I'm on average losing about 3 to 5 pounds a week. I think that's pretty good. I slowed down a little bit from my walking. Lately, how I've been feeling physically is tired and drained, and that's another thing that I want to talk about. I also went to go see my PCP doctor yesterday, and he is just now telling me that when I got my blood drawn, like a month or a couple of weeks to a month after my surgery, my gastric bypass surgery, he told me, okay, I got my blood drawn a month after surgery. So when I came to come see him yesterday, he said, well, you know, your blood numbers was very low. It's supposed to be 12 and above in the normal range. Mine was like an 8. So he told me that I was going to need an infusion, a blood transfusion, and they do it there in the office. So I'm like, he said he tried it, because I'm like, why didn't they contact me? This is serious, because no wonder I was always feeling drained. You know, I thought it was me being lazy, but then it was like, I was feeling so drained to the point to where I knew it wasn't normal. So I said, well, maybe it's the protein. But I realized now that it was my blood very low. So he drew my blood again yesterday. He said, okay, it's going to take 3 days to come back. I should know something by Monday. He said that if it's still low Monday, then they're going to go ahead and do the blood transfusion, because I don't know, I'm talking too fast. Let me go back a little bit. I was wondering why he didn't call me. He said they tried to contact me. They have my correct number. I don't know, because if they tried to contact me, I would have gotten a call, I would have got the message or something. I didn't get anything, and this was 2 months ago. So anytime a doctor calls me, leave a message, you know, which is rarely after my blood is drawn, you know, or after any test, I'm always, you know, calling back, you know, because I want to know if it's something important, if it's something really serious. Sorry about that again. So anyway, I don't even know how much longer I have on here. You know, time does fly. Wow, it looks like I've already done 8 minutes. Okay guys, I'm gonna keep recording, and then I'm gonna do like a part 2 to this video. Okay, so anyway, okay, so we talked about that. So Monday I should hear something about what how if my blood is back, you know, back up to normal or not, because otherwise I'm gonna have to get the blood transfusion, and that worries me, because that means that maybe during surgery I lost a lot of blood, or that means that maybe I could be bleeding internally. I don't know, but it does worry me, but I'm going to pray about it. I am taking iron pills and vitamins, so hopefully that'll help me a lot. Okay, so I'm going to do a part 2 to this video, guys, and so stay tuned. Thank you.